Third. And
Teal.
You know what it is, man. You're locked into Third and Teal where they keep it real. And if you don't know, you're going to learn today. Third and Teal, baby, and I'm out. Let's go.
Third and Teal. I saw Jeff smirking down there. Fuck the Colts. I hate all Colts fans except for Jeff. We love Jeff. Justin's all right, but thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I am Isaiah, of course, as always. Like and subscribe, do the things. We got special guests with us on here. Jeff, how you doing, Jeff? How's it hanging?
Pretty good. Better than the Colts injury report.
Okay, I was thinking low and to the left, but that's good too.
It's to the right just tonight.
Oh, feeling all right. Ooh, I heard a new insult earlier. If y'all want to hear,
super
special. Somebody said you couldn't squash a grape in a fruit fight, and I thought that was I've never heard that one before, so that was a new one for me. But anyways, Trevor, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Let's get on. I saw Robert mention it. I love you, Robert, because that's the first thing I was thinking too. I hope that damn sorry ass Broncos fan pops his dumb ass head back in here.
We both know he's not going to. even if we went live 30 seconds after we went live that one night, he wouldn't have got back in.
Even the Colts beat him. Even the Colts beat the Broncos. Yeah. Bring his bitch ass back in here.
How you doing, Eric?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful, man. We in the playoffs, so more games to look forward to. Hell yeah.
Hey,
yes.
Look, real quick. Richard Sherman. He still won't put us in his power rankings. He still won't talk about us.
Wait a minute. Before you go there, go on and put up that banner. Miss me with that bullshit.
Well, I was going to say something first, but I got you.
Okay.
Let me put the banner up. Oh, geez. Did he fuck it? Oh, no. We're good.
Who deleted your banner?
Justin, probably. No. What the hell? Why'd they go to 3?
There it is. Okay.
Somebody did actually delete my custom presentation. Okay, cool. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No, but it's also kind of not bullshit though. Just because I was going to say, Richard Sherman won't put us in there, but the GOAT, Thomas Patrick Brady, put us at number 2 in his power rankings. Number 2.
Those
who's just one?
I think it was the
Seattle
Rams.
Yeah,
Seattle it was the Rams.
It was the Rams. I think
it was
the Rams. It was the Rams. Sorry. Seattle was.
They were 3 or 4.
What's his name? No, not on his. There's a couple different rankings. There's a couple of them where we're number 2, but the number 1 interchange is between the Rams and the Seahawks.
Yeah, but so I was pretty excited to see that. That's a pretty cool person to be ranked number 2 from. And that really is a potential play or a potential Super Bowl scenario would be Jacksonville and the Rams. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say that we're going, but after beating the Broncos, if they're really who they claim to be and who they think they are, that gives me a little bit of hope going to the playoffs. And the fact that the Texans couldn't outscore themselves from week to week, besides the one fluky week against us, I'm not really too worried. Oh, what you got, Trevor?
We're going to the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna tell you why. Look, man.
Okay.
I sat down and I was like, look, man, I'm gonna open some stuff this year, and I guarantee you, I'm gonna get some cool ass memorabilia because we're having a good year, right? I was like, but I'm telling you, let me get some cool signed shit, and we going to the bowl. I don't care. I just said it out loud. I don't know why I said it. I was just fucking around. First thing I opened, this year's team.
Oh wow!
Right? I'm like, all right. I'm fucking with that, right? I'm fucking with that. Next thing that come in, Burnell.
Oh, okay.
He going up next. So we going to the damn bowl, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Fuck y'all. Fuck everybody in the AFC that ain't us.
Especially the Colts this week.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, Jeff. I'm gonna be so real with you. I feel your fucking pain, bro, because this was us a year and a half ago. I am so sorry. Just it's tragic for you, only for you. Everyone else that's a Colts fan, fuck them. But only for you.
I came into the season saying the ceiling was like 6 wins. So I'm already like, we already passed up my expectation of the year. It's just, and you know what? There's probably no Colts fans watching the show, but they don't even watch ours. But if like all I'm saying is like they blame the injuries, and it's like every team has injuries. Good teams get past them, and they're just not.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're one of those teams this year. We've had injuries since the start. We still have injuries. We just put Jordan Lewis out for the rest of the season. I mean,
he's already been on IR once this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Back when
if you look at teams like the 49ers, like they were beat to hell on defense, and they still find ways to win. That's just what good teams and coaches do, and clearly, Steichen ain't it.
Steichen is a fucking bimbo.
Yeah.
Bimbo.
He didn't even have big tits, though.
Oh, Lord.
I don't give a fuck what he got.
Nothing's worse than a tiny tit bimbo.
Hey, between him and Haley or Carly sitting on the fucking sideline there, looking all macho man.
That's not even a new thing, though. That's not even a new thing.
I know it's not. She's always done that, but it's just because her daddy died. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, she's down there." Or she's been
interfering. Bro, she needs to interfere more if that's. If this is the
I'm gonna be honest. When y'all went out and got Sauce Gardner, okay, I thought for sure she was making her claim that we're serious, we're gonna go. But I have always had my reserved issues about Daniel Jones. Like even before his injury, he was already kind of going downward. Like he wasn't bad, but he was on a downward trend from where he went. You know, like he had already peaked. The season had peaked for him.
Before Jacksonville, he had 2 really good games in those losses.
Yeah. He had good games, but I mean, like, he wasn't enough to just carry the game. If your game plan wasn't to just run through Jonathan Taylor, it had been made clear that he was not going to be enough. You know? So my thought was like, damn, so now you're looking at a Colts team now that is in pick purgatory because you don't have a first rounder now, and you have no secure QB situation for the foreseeable future now. And you just choked one of the greatest starts of all time. And I'm not even trying to rub that in. I'm just saying, like, this is the reality of the situation. That sounds like just like a fucked up fan fantasy for somebody that hates the Colts, but like that's 100% where we're at. And I see Jeff, and honestly, I wish everybody watching could see Jeff in this group text every fucking weekend.
Blowing up about him.
Yeah,
so
my brother in Christ. Shane Steichen, let me tell you something.
Brutal,
if words could kill, could fucking kill, bro, Jeff would be under the jail.
Bro, okay. How did he start the fucking game this last week? Okay? You got 44-year-old old man Rivers, and you run a fucking go route. What are you doing, dog?
Hey, look, man.
What are you fucking doing?
I didn't say you're invalid for why you were crashing out. Actually,
it's horrible, dude.
I think all of your crash outs were valid. You know, one thing I want to ask you, okay, because I feel like you'll give it the straight answer because most Colts fans have been trying to discount what we did to you guys in Jacksonville. Because, in my opinion, personally, it didn't matter who you had in there at quarterback. Y'all were not taking that game. We had the energy from the start, it felt like.
You did. And, you know, I think the game would have been a little more, like, competitive if the injury didn't happen. Like, I'm not saying they win the game. But, like, again, this first play of the game, you did what you needed to on defense. You got the stop. You got the ball. And the first fucking play of the game was a pass. Like, he got cute. It got picked. Like, and that was just kind of the end of it. And I still put that on Shane Steichen for calling a play. Just run the ball. You're on the road. You can't win in Jacksonville. And you just threw the game away on the first play. And that's pretty much it. You just gave all the momentum to Jacksonville. And then the wheels just fell off from there. So
I agree, because this Jacksonville team has been a team, especially this year, that like and ever since the bye week, especially, that if we get hot, oh damn. You better Katie bar the door, because we about to start shoving points everywhere. Like, it's over. So, and Trevor is the best quarterback in football over the last month. Like, that's not even me being a homer. That's not being a Jacksonville fan. That's 100% the truth. He is the best quarterback in football over the last month. So he got hot. I think we're finally the definition of getting hot at the right time. Because for the past few years, it felt like we could get some stuff strung together. We'd barely pull some wins out of our ass somewhere, and we'd be looking okay at about mid-season, but we'd end up falling off a fucking cliff because we just weren't consistent. And now we're on fire. Like, I don't think that's arguable from any team at this point. Like, and personally, we threw all over and did what we wanted to against the Texans defense before we got hot. I definitely think we can do it now. Now, whether we see them again or not, who knows? But I think going into this Sunday, obviously, is one of the last bigger games for us for sure, because everybody knows the Titans are going to get dog walked. That's not a question. We did what we had backups in to start the fourth quarter. It was bad. You know what I mean? Like, so the Colts game, you guys put up a fight against the Seahawks with Phillip, right? Like, it was a good game until the end.
Yeah. I mean, they did the same thing with San Francisco. It was a good game. And, just kind of the two scores, they're driving, and then he throws a pick six. It was just like, okay, that's it. But he looked really good against San Francisco. Like, Phillip Rivers, he was putting a little more air under the ball. He doesn't have all the best arm strength. You can see it. Like, obviously, he doesn't have that power that he used to have, but his shot put throw is still bizarre as fuck.
And that's what it is.
In the right place.
That's what it is, a shot put throw.
The way that he was like orchestrating, though, and I'm not saying it was like on Manning's level, but the way that he was controlling the line and putting people, it's something that we haven't. I keep up with this. It's something that we haven't seen in a long time in the NFL. Like, these guys can't seem to control the line and call plays like Phillip Rivers was doing. It was just kind of refreshing to see that again, like just that control pre-snap and just putting guys where they need to be. You don't see a lot of that anymore, and it was just it was cool to see.
I think it's funny you mention that, because personally, that's exactly what I feel like has fueled this hot streak for Jacksonville, because Trevor's actually taking control at the line. Like, and I mean, like, we're not getting the most useless ass penalties of all time in the delay of games and in the the illegal formations because people aren't set, and he's noticing now. Beforehand, he'll call the timeout. He called 2 timeouts in the Broncos game. Trevor did, both to avoid a penalty. That was what was killing us in the first half of the season. We got behind the sticks on first and second down because we're doing stupid-ass pre-snap penalties. Trevor now has started to where, like, honestly, it doesn't seem like any defense is phasing him at this point. Like, he's setting the protections right, getting guys in places. Our motions are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and they're drawing people to the other side of the field to show Trevor the coverage pre-snap. And we're getting out of the huddle faster. I think one of the biggest changes that people kind of talked about when they did it, but they haven't talked about enough since, is when we put the wristband back on Trevor. When they gave Trevor the wristband back, shit got completely different because he's getting out of the huddle with like an extra 10 seconds now.
Right.
That extra 10 seconds is fucking game-changing for him. So, I mean, I think pre-snap is absolutely crucial. I see what you said. Robert Cam looks good once he has help. Yeah, but he's going to need a lot of fucking help because that team is awful.
But you know what? Let's go back to Phillip Rivers for a moment. And I think what both of y'all said makes him a little dangerous, because he does have that control at the line of scrimmage. It's not too much he hasn't seen. You know what I mean? So when he gets up there, you got to play some disciplined ball, because he's not holding on to it. That's for sure. And he knows where he wants to go. So, you got to be smart defensively. But, yeah, because I'm looking at his numbers. 41 completions after 62 attempts, 397 yards. His longest pass has been 33 yards.
Yeah.
Which,
inside the 20 quadruple Pierce.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
For him being 44 years old and an old fat granddad, that's not bad at all. So you can't sleep on him, though. You cannot sleep on him. That's for sure.
Yeah. And this is my issue with like Shane Steichen though, because you got to know you got a 44-year-old quarterback. You got to take some of that pressure. You don't want him getting hit. You got to run the ball. You got to do, and it's like I think in the what's it, the 49ers game, I think he had 5 rushes or some shit in the first half. Like,
yeah, what are you doing?
What the fuck are we doing? It's frustrating, man.
I think too, like he looks flat-footed, obviously, because he's 44 years old. You know, so I worry for you guys. We were getting to Daniel Jones, and Daniel could move. Daniel's fast. Daniel Jones is sneakily athletic. He really is.
Well, in that game, he was already playing on a fucked up leg.
I know, but I mean, like it wasn't like we were only catching up to him. We were breaking through. We were getting good pressure, interior and exterior. So.
Hey, double dog.
Oh no, he's surrounded. He doesn't understand. Hello.
Hello,
hey, man.
double dog.
I'm so glad to see you because I know you remember that bullshit ass Broncos fan too. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, the double dog already told us in the main show that he's rooting for the Colts this week.
Yeah. But either way, we were getting good pressure interior and exterior on the line to start the game. I think that's kind of what pressured him into throwing that pick. I think mainly because like it was obviously it was a quick rip throw. He had to be quick, but I don't think he actually thought about the throw at all. Just ripped that bitch and got it snagged because pressure's coming. And then obviously, of course, we got to him because he was slower with the leg or whatever. But Phillip Rivers is slower than he was with a hurt leg. So I think the thing is we're going to have to turn the blitz up, turn the pressure up. And I think
I belong here. We're playing Jacksonville. I belong here. There's a reason we're doing this.
Yeah.
He belongs here. He is one of the brethren.
We used to do Devil Dog.
Me and Isaiah are OGs here, bro.
Let me just explain something to you, Devil Dog. Back in the olden days, we used to do a crossover every single divisional team week.
When we started that, I was all black here.
Yes. Dealing with me more than twice, or more than twice a year really doesn't help.
Nah, man, this is my oldest son, my youngest son, and my wife.
Sounds about right. But yeah, man. Rivers does pose a threat, you know. I mean, he's got experience that even Daniel Jones, of course, doesn't have. I mean, he's got more experience than the entire Colts roster, basically.
Combined, maybe.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, it makes him dangerous because, too, he's not going to make stupid throws. He's not one of these. He's never been one of the quarterbacks, you know, since playing coming into the league. That's just been like, oh, yeah, I can make every single throw wherever I want, as deep as I want. I'm going to throw the ball. You know, he's always been a game manager throwing to guys like Keenan Allen and dudes like that. You know, it's never been – he's never been the guy – yeah, Antonio Gates. Like, he's never been the guy that had Tyreek Hill that would try and throw it 60 yards in the air every play, you know?
Right.
So he knows how to dice up a defense. I mean, you know, he's 60,000 yards of experience. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for it. I think Jacksonville's going to do fine. I think they're going to get pressure, and defensively speaking, I mean, we've been getting a lot of pressure on quarterbacks lately. Whether that turns, which I actually saw something funny for the pressure fans out there. But Josh Hines Allen has the most pressures. Josh Hines Allen has like 20 more pressures than Myles Garrett. So take with that what you may about if pressures mean a fucking thing. But you know, outside of that though, I just think that overall it's going to be a good day for Jacksonville. Now, we've got a chance they could be a bad day because they have 2 receivers on their team that tower over all of our DBs. Alec Pierce is what, 6'4", 6'3"? He's 6. Yeah, and he's fast too. Like Michael Pittman, right? Yeah.
Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman. Yeah. I mean, he's what, 6'3", 6'5", somewhere in that range.
Like that.
200.
Yeah, he's
plus.
really lanky too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, that's something that there's some 63,837 to be exact. Thank you, Robert.
Robert.
And counting, good sir, and counting.
and counting.
Wow, never thought I'd say that about Phillip Rivers again, but no, it's definitely going to be one of those things that this could be a game that just creeps up on us, and we have an outing where we just get diced up. I don't think that's going to happen though. I think the Jacksonville, the way they've been playing, especially the Colts defense, that's the main factor in this for me. They have one of the worst pass defenses, if not the worst pass defenses in the NFL. They let up a lot of yards. With the way Trevor's playing right now, if he can continue that, he's going to have a field day.
And also to piggyback on that, just look at what San Francisco did to them. I mean, it's bad.
Also, if we win this game, I said it on the main show, if we win this game, then we can actually sit our starters versus the Titans if the Texans lose as well. And then that way we don't risk injury, because if the Texans lose, we win, then we're 2 games ahead of them. There's no way for them to get the tiebreaker, and we can send Nick Mullins out there in the first quarter against the Titans. But we'll see how that goes.
We'll hold off on that one. Yeah, we'll hold off.
The big thing is if we still have a chance at the 1 seed, we won't. But if we don't have a chance at the 1 seed and it won't affect us to lose that game, I bet you we will. But I don't know yet. We'll see. This is a new organization, young coaches, young everything. They may just go out there and say, hey, let's beat the Titans by 40 and go into the playoffs and do this. But we'll see what happens.
Well, we're rolling off of some serious momentum. And sitting those guys, you're forfeiting that momentum. I mean, we call it what you want, but 100%, you're forfeiting the momentum. You got to carry it 2 weeks instead of 1. It would do them a lot of good to go out there and absolutely beat the dog shit out of the Titans right before the playoffs.
I'm with Trevor.
I've never been a fan of resting starters. Like, it never seems to really pay off for anybody.
Well, and that's the thing to me, too, was like the bye week did us good. It helped us reset. We came back pissed off. Well, you can't be pissed off sitting on the bench getting paid millions. It's hard to stay pissed off.
Well, we're still getting pissed off, and I don't know what we're pissed off at, but we're still doing it.
Well, I know what we're pissed off at this week is because Richard Sherman said he's not putting us on the fucking list.
No, we pissed off about the Pro Bowl.
We definitely pissed off about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, somebody is. It's not me. I don't give a fuck about the Pro Bowl.
I don't either.
I mean, really, the Pro Bowl is like what? It's not. It doesn't even have the prestige it used to have.
It was already questionable, but when Tyler Huntley made it, that ended every bit of semblance of this actually matters. That was the first player that I saw make it. That
I say we should all start casting votes for the 53rd man on a roster, just for the most random fucker on the sideline. That's all. Let's the 4 of us just start casting votes to get ass in the Pro Bowl.
Get him in.
No stats in this game.
That was the first one I ever saw that I was like every other one. There's there's a conversation or there's an argument to be made. Tyler Huntley, when he made it, it was like, what the fuck are we doing? What he played 2 games before Pro Bowl voting, or before it ended, and Ravens fans just went crazy and voted him in. But then some players like that get in on fan vote, but then other players have the highest fan vote and don't get in. So it's how are they really scoring?
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, I mean, that's what
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Because here's the thing: if we're gonna base it off of people say too, it's oh, you got to get hot at the right time for Pro Bowl voters, right? You want them to see that you're playing really good at the time to vote. Trevor would be the quarterback.
Well, that's also though. You got to think about it too. Aziz, Al-Shaair, somehow gets in the Peyton or the Walter Payton Man of the Year thing.
That's fucking insane.
And the Pro Bowl. Yet Devin Lloyd is the only player in the NFL with 5+ tackles for loss and 5 interceptions or more as a linebacker.
Right.
Devin Lloyd is the best linebacker in football this year.
Shit's ridiculous, dude. The Pro Bowl just means nothing. And I'm
really.
I'm tired of people acting like it does mean anything.
Well, the fact that Devin didn't make it, look, man, if you want to say you want to discount Trevor's season because the way it started, whatever. You want to play off this one or that one or whatever. Devin Lloyd, even missing a game or a couple games, is still Defensive Player of the Year candidate. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? How is this guy not in the fucking Pro Bowl? Absolutely mental.
And most of the players that do get voted into the Pro Bowl, they either decline to go or whatever they're playing the Super Bowl. the Pro Bowl doesn't mean a fucking thing. Like, can we move it 2 weeks after the Super Bowl back to Hawaii where the players actually want to go? Like, can we get back to what the Pro Bowl at least used to be, or a semblance?
Can we at least let them put some fucking pads on and play the damn game?
Yeah,
please.
Exactly.
Please. That's when I watch the Pro Bowl game.
Yeah.
You put the fucking pads on. You put the pads on and you actually let them play, then I'll watch that shit.
Exactly.
See, and I pitched it like, what if they turn the Pro Bowl into something like, you know how in MLB they play, you know, if whoever wins, it's like that gets the home field advantage kind of thing. Like, what if they did that for the Pro Bowl? Like, they didn't pre-designate the city that it was being played in. So whoever
that would actually be
a lot
cool.
of incentive, dude.
Yeah,
like,
that would be cool.
You get a game in Buffalo in February. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that's why. Look, that's why they won't do it, because they're worried about the weather. Places like Buffalo,
they would still sell it out.
Of course, without a doubt.
Fuck, it sells out now, and those people are just ridiculous.
But you know, the NFL is about that dollar. You know, that's.
I'll be honest. It feels good to have the Jaguars actually be a part of the script right now. Feels good.
Okay. You did have to word it like that, right?
Yeah.
You did say right now.
Yeah, I have to say right now, because if you just say now, they will no longer be.
No, okay.
It's just how it works. That's how this game works, man.
Okay. Well then, hey, I see Sauce Gardner coming back.
It's questionable.
Yeah, I don't think he should do that.
I don't think he should. I know they put Buck on IR. I know Ward is back on IR. Like, honest, right now there's 14 players on the injury list. That's more than 25% of the team is on the injury report. So it's, and I can guarantee, like, there's quite a few guys that are out that if the Colts had serious contention to go to the playoffs, they would probably be playing, not out.
Right.
But there's no set, like, you burn 2 first-round picks. I'm not saying burn, because I think it was the right move to go after Sauce. Regardless of how he pans out, it was the right play. But I would say, look, you gave up 2 firsts for him. There's really no reason for him to be out there anymore. There really isn't. Save him for next year. Like,
well, let him actually rehab. Yeah.
If you're Carly right now, it's like, dude, like, I want to win football games. Like, we got a 1% chance to make the playoffs. I don't want to risk this 2 first-round pick guy and fucking up next year with a new coach and a new GM. I don't want to risk that.
Well, see, I keep seeing these Colts pages.
Yeah,
she does. Interference required.
Yes.
I keep seeing like all these Colts pages, and they're like, "Yeah, this is what we need to make the playoffs. We got to beat Jacksonville." Not happening. And then you need the Chargers to beat the Texans, and you need like a few more games to go your way just this week. Yeah, you need quite a bit of favors at this point.
Right.
They talked about that, like, I think it was last week or the week before, but the Colts needed help and could have gotten help from like 16 games or some shit. Like, there was 16 scenarios, and none of them went the Colts' way. Like, this exactly how the second half of the season has gone for Indianapolis. And I talked about it on the CFC South show. Like, the epitome of how the season has gone is in that 49ers game. Latu gets in, he hits it, nails Brock Purdy, causes the fumble, and the ball pops up right into the hands of another 49ers player, and he advances it for 4 yards. Like, that's how the season has gone for the
Not
Colts.
only that was that was the tight end who missed the block, who then caught the ball and then took it for 40 yards.
Exactly.
Luke Farrell, baby.
That's
Shout
the
out
second
Luke
half
Farrell.
of the season.
Not Luke Farrell.
Luke Farrell. He missed the
Luke
block.
Farrell.
He missed the
Vote
block.
him into the Pro
Quarterback
Bowl.
got
Let's get
quarterback
Luke
got
Farrell
sacked.
into the Pro Bowl, baby.
Pro Bowl.
Right.
It was so funny to watch.
It was horrible.
I don't know. I think it's hard. I don't want this team to overlook the Colts Sunday. I don't think they are. But I don't want them to overlook the Colts, but I think it's hard to not feel like we should easily win this game after what we've been able to do against some of the other teams we faced this year. Like, especially coming off of the game as big as the Broncos. Like, they are riding high as hell right now.
I'm telling you, you know what? The only part about this game that really bothers me is Phillip Rivers, because he's that savvy veteran. You know what I mean? And he's gonna make some things work because he's Phillip Rivers. He's been around forever. But yeah, I'm with you, Trevor. I'm really not too concerned about it because at the end, yeah, we'd be victorious and it'd be okay. But yeah, Rivers, the more he plays, you know, you can tell he has the knowledge and he knows the offense. It's like Jeff was crying earlier in the year, you know, about what Daniel Jones was doing. No, he just taking what's in front of him. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Taking what's given to him. But he's
Jeff's Colts.
he's a big tight end. He's a big tight end guy too, because he was used to throwing to Antonio Gates all the time.
God, he's trying to get Warren killed out there.
Yeah.
He sent them out some floaters, man, and it's like, bro, you got to put a little zip on that one, baby. He's running over the middle, guy.
Yeah, the one thing I'm worried about is kind of like what's his name, Joe Flacco. It's like Flacco comes in and he looks great for 2 or 3 games, and then he loses all of his steam, and you're like, oh yeah, he's 40.
Right.
And so that's what I'm worried about with Rivers is like, is he still got steam or is he going to start declining again?
Yeah, well, you know what it is. Nobody really done hit him yet because he gets the ball out so fast. You know, I haven't seen anybody really put no licks on him yet.
Well, that was like when Flacco came in for the Bengals.
Yeah. So the question is, what happens once he starts getting hit?
Yeah, he's got a bizarre release, but he has a fast release. It's just there's no oomph in his passes anymore. They're just kind of
some
of those things are just kind of
butterflies.
Did you see that, Tyler? Did you see that, Tyler Warren? It was up in the air for like 3.5 business days, and Tyler Warren just got annihilated. Like, oh my god!
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, damn.
Concussion. Like,
I was like, he must really hate Tyler Warren. Like,
fuck this guy.
That is true.
You know, Robert, I won't say that the Broncos were frauds. What I'll say is that we did the same thing to the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs were rolling high until they came to Jacksonville. They got beat and they just fucking spiraled.
Look, let's be honest. The Broncos offense is so sporadic. You just never know what you're going to get from them from week to week.
Agreed.
They've been riding on their defense, believe it or not. That's what they've been riding on, their defense. So we went in there with a hell of an offense, and it just showed their weakness. That's all. It just showed their weakness. So
right. That's my thing, though.
Whether that's a fraud or not, I don't know. But
no, I don't think it's a fraud. I think they're teams that were finding ways to win games, and they were just ugly wins sometimes. I think when you have a team that is good, that out-coaches the other team and just outplays them in all phases and exposes those weaknesses, you start to see those teams that got exposed spiral because everyone else now sees the glaring weaknesses.
Right.
When you point them out to everyone. There you go. Well, Robert, you say that, but they beat the defending Super Bowl champs. They beat the reigning AFC champs. I mean, like, they beat teams. They beat some teams. They really did.
Yes,
they really did. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no denying that they were a really solid team, and they were on a fucking 12-game home win streak and an 11-game win streak throughout the regular season. That's impressive regardless of the schedule. 11 games straight is very impressive in the NFL. So
it is.
I mean,
a lot of those games, Trevor, were so frustrating to watch. Like, they were
the most frustratingly good team. Yeah, they were the most frustratingly like good team because you're like, dude, you're not dominating anyone. But you just keep finding ways to win.
Good teams find ways to win.
Exactly. Winners fucking win. I say it on here all the time.
Yeah.
Say it all the fucking time. Winners win, and good teams find a way to win. And that's why this whole year, the question has come up a million times. Are the Jaguars a playoff team? Are the Jaguars a playoff team? Which, by the way, boys, officially the Jaguars are a playoff team, as we've already mentioned, but just saying.
Right.
The question all year, are the Jaguars a playoff team? Are they this? Are they this? Are they this? You know, I've never believed in that. I just believe that good teams find a way to win. You know, like playoff teams aren't a playoff team until they clinch the spot.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. After that Houston debacle, I was like, hell no, they ain't no playoff team. Nowhere near one. But something happened during the break, and they came back and they became one.
Texans must be a good team.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I
don't know.
Maybe
have no idea.
Especially on the main show, there's been some crazy comments coming through from like random accounts.
I'm sitting naked on my Big Mac chair eating Cheetos. What the fuck was that?
Devin says Jordan Lewis was a big loss. Yeah, but
I don't
You
know.
know what?
Jarian's coming into one. Man.
Yeah, exactly. Jarian is doing a great job also in the slot. So
Jarian's
it's a
been
big
holding it
loss.
down.
It's a big loss, but Jarian is more than capable to cover up for that. So it's
Quite
not
honestly,
as big as loss as people used to. It used to be. So we're good.
I personally feel like it's the best thing that could have happened.
You think so?
Yeah, because at this point, Jarian was playing way better in that spot than Jordan was.
Yeah.
Jordan's coming back off injury, and Jarian's on a hot streak. Jarian's playing insane.
But
and now all you do with bringing Jordan back is just cut snaps from Jarian.
Yeah. Well, no, put him out there instead of Newsom, because Newsom, Newsom is hot and cold. He'll make a good play, then he get burner play.
No, Robert, I get what I get why you said it.
Huh?
I'm not saying that I'm not against why you didn't think they were a playoff team. What I was saying is that none of that shit matters. Good teams find a way to win.
Yeah, at this point it doesn't matter because they're in the playoffs. So.
Exactly, and that's what I was saying. I think the fact that they're a playoff team right now and doing what they're doing even further confirms what I've been saying the whole year. None of that shit matters. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we had the most drops in the league. You damn right, but somehow we found a way to win games.
Jacoby Myers.
Well, we found a way to win before Jacoby.
Well, yes, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely helped. He was the most. I think he is the best, signing of the entire season for any team.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that guy has completely elevated the entire offense.
Right.
But I mean, that was my point, is that good teams find a way to win. And then the Colts, right? Even the Colts got off to that fucking 7-1. They're on a fucking heater, dude. They look fucking invincible. And everybody's saying, oh, they're a playoff team. They're a playoff team. And you're like, well, good teams find a way to win. They're winning. But have they played any competition yet? We'll see what happens. It comes down to stretch. They're going to run into some coaches with some real experience. We'll see what Steichen's got. And then you start to see it. The chinks in the armor show themselves little bits at a time.
And you know what's so sad about it? Well, hold on for a minute, Jeff. You know what's so sad about it is you got Jonathan Taylor with 1,400 yards rushing. Why are you losing games now?
Because he had 5 rushes in the first half against San Francisco. They're not using him right. It's clear. You have Phillip Rivers, like I said, the first fucking play of the game is a go route. This guy cannot put more than 15 yards under the ball. Then you have him throwing a 30-yard pass to Alec Pierce, short arms that shit. You're trying to get him killed too. It's just, why would you even dial that up when you know that he cannot make that throw?
Right.
Jonathan Taylor has been the bread and butter all year. It's what they got up to that 7-1 start with. And all of a sudden, Steichen's like, it's just, this is the shit I'm talking about with Steichen. It's not okay, well, Steichen got him off to the 7-1 start. I'm like, well, they were winning because he was utilizing the guys the right way, and now he's just not. And
I think you run into a team even when you came to Jacksonville. I don't think Jonathan, even if you'd run the ball 100 times, I still don't think Jonathan Taylor was going to win that game. Mainly because we made it an emphasis. We made him and Tyler Warren an emphasis to take them out of the game.
Right.
And we did that. We did that effectively. I mean, he's going to get his yards to an extent. He is one of the best backs in the league, no doubt.
Last game he had 74 yards against us on 21 carries. Yeah. 74 yards. So he averaged 3.5 yards a carry. Yeah. So.
Well, and that's my point. I mean, you got, and that's the team that everybody was like, oh, yeah, that's for sure.
If you think about it like that, though, 3.5 yards a clip, I mean, that's first down every 3 runs. Yeah. Keep fucking feeding him. That's what I'm not understanding. You get a first down, 3.5 yards a clip. I know it's an average. Sometimes he's getting 0 or 1 or 2, but I mean, if that's what you're averaging, this is a game of averages.
Yeah.
Run the fucking ball.
But you know what?
Once he's 3 running backs, he doesn't have to do it all.
Once he fumbled, though, they took him out. They stopped giving it to him. Remember the fumble?
And you know what? That was just him trying to get the offense going. I don't even blame him for doing it. They were, everything was going wrong. Let me try to get this first down. They were already going to lose that fucking game at that point.
Yeah, and maybe that's what it is too. The Colts fall so far behind, it automatically takes him out the game. His effectiveness. Like Sunday, It's going to happen Sunday.
I mean, they've never really been blown out of any game this year. The biggest loss was San Francisco, but that was a close game until the pick six. I mean, there was an injury game with Jacksonville, but I mean, beyond that,
I was about to say, because in Jacksonville, we pulled our starters and we gave. I say we pulled our starters and gave some garbage time point.
Yeah. I'm saying they still take Jonathan Taylor out of the game, even in all the close games.
Yeah, and honestly,
it's stupid.
If I'm a Colts fan of any kind, I'm 100% with you. I'm calling for Steichen's job. They've all got to go.
He's bad.
That's really bad. But like, because here's the thing, I just don't think he knows what to do when his plan doesn't work. Because, like, even if you'd come into Jacksonville that weekend and said, we're just going to run it until you stop us, we would have stopped it because we have one of the best rushing defenses in the league. You're going to have to throw the ball. But the thing is, he tried to get cute with it. He tried to be cute, and he fucking got bit for it. And then, obviously, before Daniel went down, they're still trying to throw the ball, and it's not fucking working. Like, there's a couple dink and dunks here because we play soft zone. But the reason we play that soft zone is to bait you into thinking that that's going to be there. And you're going to go to rip that bitch one of these times, and somebody's going to jump it. And that's our MO. That's what we do. We've done it all year to every quarterback we played. So, I mean, it was the perfect storm to fuck Steichen up. Because Steichen is just not – I don't think Steichen's a multifaceted coach. He's got a one-track mind. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to diminish what the Jacksonville Jaguars did, but Steichen is not –
Yeah, no,
he's how he's coached against the good teams, and it's not good.
Yeah, no, he's just bad. I completely agree. I think he's just bad.
I mean, can you say it any other way?
He's bad.
He's bad. Exactly. He's bad. Shoot. I worry more about Alex Pierce, but you don't really have to worry about him too much with Rivers there because he can't throw it that far.
I will say, though, that Alex Pierce, they used to call him like the one-trick pony. He's only good for a big play. It's not really the case anymore. I mean, I think I don't think there's a whole lot of arguing now that Alex Pierce is the Colts' actual number one, that it's not Pittman, because Pierce is making all of the catches now. So
he's been playing good.
They've got to lock him down because there will be a team that will pick him up and he will get paid.
Of course.
Oh, for sure he will. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. The Colts have got to lock him up. He's got to be like the number one priority.
Yeah. Listen, Robert says Cohen knows how to adjust mid-game. That's the difference.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I think Cohen might actually be one of the first coaches that actually does adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, and you can tell. You really can tell.
Look,
yeah, he should be going for us.
If you want to talk about NFL scripting, though, how about this for the script? Texans lose to the Chargers. The Colts pull out a win with Old Man Rivers against Jacksonville. That makes Week 18 all the more meaningful in Houston. It turns it into a game that doesn't matter into a win-and-in type of situation. I'm just saying. The script writers are like, hey, Jackson, we're going to blow this game here.
Shut your bitch ass up, Jeff.
That's a win and in for the Colts and Phillip Rivers, baby.
Hey, you know what? I fucking love that scenario.
Bro, you see that 180?
Okay, so we beat the Colts. We beat the Colts this weekend. You guys, the Texans lose to the Chargers, which might happen anyway because
the Colts would have to beat us for Jeff's scenario.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has to beat us. Yeah. Okay, well that scenario is not happening.
We have to win out, and we need a lot of help.
Well, Jeff, I hate to tell you, that ain't fucking happening, Captain.
Yeah, because y'all need like 16 to lose Sunday.
You're right, Jeff. It is any given Sunday, but unfortunately, these series of Sundays right now, we are giving belt to ass, rated E for everyone.
Well, here's a good part. We playing in Indianapolis, so that gives you a 1% chance, right?
No, and I will say this about Colts fans: even when they need the crowd to get into it, I want to look at if there's a statistic or something. What stadium has the least amount of false starts? And I can guarantee you, Indianapolis has got to be on the top of that list for the least amount. The crowd is like church mice when they're on the like. Can y'all make some fucking? It's a stadium. Make some noise and throw this offense off, and they're like, "No, we're mad because they scored last time." It's like, bro, get the fuck up and bang on the stadium. What are y'all doing?
They're like, no, our defense really needs to focus.
Make some noise, dude. Get a false start. Do something. Like I don't think I've seen any false starts in Indianapolis for the opposing team. Make some noise, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, I keep saying that the crowd needs to get loud, and you can hear a pin drop. Whoever's on offense, it's horrible.
That's kind of all I've got, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's a stat. I'm trying to see.
I wonder if that's a stat what most offensive penalties in a stadium. I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
It's like
False.
I feel like Indianapolis would be on the lowest on the list.
Let's see. False start 2009. That don't say about the stadium though. It says there's a bunch of them.
I'd have to look at like false starts and go back to like who the Colts opponents were and see how many penalties were against them. It would take a lot of research that I don't feel like doing.
But it does say all referee crews. Okay, it's got some stuff. Let's see. Defense, hard count penalties down the distance by quarter.
Washington and Chicago have the fewest false starts forced at home.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me.
Really? Washington, that doesn't surprise me, but Chicago kind of does.
No, nobody goes to Soldier Field.
Really?
Like that's still surprising to me.
They're talking about moving the stadium.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
dude. Nobody wants to go to fucking Chirac.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I feel like there's a lot of the Bears faithful, and that's just surprising.
Bears.
Yeah.
Bears.
Talk about pretenders. Up until like last week, they were +1 in point differential, and somehow winning all these games. But okay, gentlemen, you got any closing thoughts?
Yeah, Jeff, what's it gonna take for y'all to win? Besides a good prayer.
Run the ball and keep it out of Lawrence's hands. That's really all that's what they got to do. They just got to control the clock, I don't care if they're going to have to keep a low score if they're going to do this because they put up 27 on San Francisco, and that still wasn't enough to do it. So they're going to have possession. They can't let Lawrence have extra possessions.
Yeah, we scored over 30 in all the last 5.
Yeah,
averaging 32 since the bye week.
Keep the ball out of their hands is all I'm saying. You got to play keep away. That's the only way I can see it.
Jeff, according to this, Lucas Oil Stadium is the 6th loudest stadium in the league.
I find that very hard to believe. I've watched a lot of games, and it's like, bro, it does not seem like they're loud in that stadium. I've been there a few times.
Yeah, with it being a dome helps too.
Yeah.
It just, back in the days when Peyton was there, yeah, they got fucking loud. But this last Sunday, it was a primetime game, and it was just there was no disruption. They were just in a flow. The crowd, it just, even if they were loud, it just didn't seem like it had any impact on anything.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Just doesn't have any of.
Well, you would think that there'd be some type of advantage, and there just doesn't seem like. It just seems like, in the announcement, you could hear in Mile High how loud they were.
Jeff is not in Indiana.
Yeah,
I'm not in Indiana.
He's in Texas.
Hey, hi.
Texas.
Out there with you Yins.
You and Devil Dog and you Devil Dog Chris and you Devil Dog Chris and what's his face? Justin need to do a get together with Devil Dog or something.
Yeah.
What an AFC South loyal.
But Jeff, just stay out the basement, Jeff. Just stay out his basement.
Yeah, Jeff, don't go down there.
Don't go down in his
basement. That's where the Titans are.
That's where the Texans are, Jeff.
Basement Titans?
Basement Texans, Jeff.
I thought that was Florida. Don't you all go a little bit further south than we do?
Oh, no.
All right,
we're not allowed to have basements here, Jeff.
Exactly.
We're not allowed to have basements in Texas either.
Yeah.
Well, That's about a wrap right there. Thanks for coming on, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out
Appreciate
with
you,
us.
Jeff.
Sure,
Yeah,
man.
Been a
nice to
while.
see you, Jeffrey.
Should be a fun weekend. I'm about to bring my brother Jeff, who is a Colts fan as well. All
My name's
right.
Jeff.
Well, y'all have a good evening. Shout out Worm. Be good people, as Curtis always
Worm.
says. Go
Yeah.
Jags. Peace.
Duval.
Duval.